What's going on, boys? We are back with another video, podcast,
13?
audio, video,
12.
audio.
13?
Uh,
we counted like podcast 9. We did like two. We had like 2 podcast 10s for some reason.
We had 2 podcast 10s?
Something like that.
Really?
I'm gonna check right now.
I don't know about that one, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out Galveston. Damn, that was like really loud. You see it was in the red the whole time.
Yeah, that was too loud.
Yeah.
Why are we shouting out Galveston though?
This is from Wisconsin. He's a fucking alcoholic. Probably.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that's a crazy shout out.
Dude, there's no shot he's not. I swear to God, like, probably a good portion of CBAers are alcoholics. Preseason predictions is a thing. No, he's not in the league anymore.
Yeah.
It's Daddy now. Is Daddy never mind. Preseason predictions today. We don't have a guest on for today, which makes this the first podcast in quite a while that we haven't had a guest. Correct me if I'm wrong, boys.
No, you're right.
Yeah. CBA podcast 10, end of an era. CBA podcast 11. So this is 13.
Oh, this is 13. This is CBA Podcast 13.
Lucky number 13. Look at us go.
Look, hey, and we don't have a fucking guest on 13, which kind of makes
Good.
sense.
Yeah, no, that's good.
We shouldn't have a guest on 13.
But yeah, sorry about the delays and the missed week, guys.
Hey.
I really like that when Detroit sent the GIF in the podcast that 9 people reacted. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. It's crazy how 9 people reacted, but we only got 2 people voting on whose team is better from the last podcast.
But really, we appreciate y'all's actually listening and commenting the day after. And obviously it's finals week, so we're cranking this out now. But we did the predictions before the season, so that's what matters.
V glossed over how the 2 votes that we got had my team being the best.
You won, Mike.
You won the battle, but I won the war.
How did you win the war?
You won.
Dude, okay, who's competing and who's not competing?
I'm just saying I won the war. It had no context to it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad. All right, so preseason predictions, this is kind of foreshadowing. This is kind of fucked. Like, I think the only team that should be number 1, that is number 1 right now, obviously for argument's sake, okay, blah, 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 whatever. Denver's the only team that's leading the league that they're supposed to be leading in. Obviously Houston's no slouch, Chicago's no slouch, Cleveland's no slouch. But none of these 3 teams were pegged to be the best of the SL. And Bob shouldn't be the best in the Premier League when you have Detroit, Mexico
what
City.
really sticks out to me here, though, is in the PL specifically is the run differential. Bob has a 39 run differential.
Yes.
That's crazy in this PL.
Yeah.
I also want, I guess for the people in the PL, the perennial guys, Dustin, Greg, you know what? Give me Chonk in there, too. How does it feel to, play in a PL without DC in it? Is it easier?
What do you mean? You got Cancun.
Yeah, no DC, though.
Cancun.
No. No, I mean, it's got to be crazy not seeing DC on your daily lineup page. You gotta feel great, man. I think
it's a new era in the
It's a new
PL.
era.
It's a new era. It's a great
cool.
time to be in the PL.
No, I would be juiced. And honestly, I look at the PL now and it's just
not as good, man. It's really not.
yeah.
Not.
Every single team looks beatable now.
Except for
obviously-
Mexico City.
Except for Mexico City
Mexico
and
City,
Detroit. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
there.
We'll get there.
So like I said, we'll get there. We'll go right on to our preseason predictions, but we're gonna touch on a little bit of what happened last year. Thank you, V.
It's time for What Happened Last Year.
Da, 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 da.
We need segments like that. You know what I mean? It's time for What Happened Year in Rewind.
Comment down below if you have a name for this segment.
It's time for C-Bus Boys Put in a Snooze.
Oh.
5 seconds of silence.
Did people know what snooze are?
Yeah, I think so.
I will be asking for one of those after. But thank you, V. I was actually going to start a golf clap for V for creating the scoreboard for last season's preseason prediction scores. I didn't put in everything of every single league, but just know that V got first place.
So who really won the war?
He didn't do very good with the BL. I did with the VL, be good with the BL. J Hunt did well with the BL. SL was difficult for everybody, but V won that one. And then also with the PL, J Hunt, great job. You were the best within one score for the PL and the SL. Actually,
I just couldn't get any of them spot on. Dude.
Yeah, I wanna compare this to like Bob and see what he does.
Michael,
but
you sucked.
For anyone like,
come on, Michael.
The total score, how that worked was you got 3 points for being exactly correct in their spot, and 1 point for being within one. And the scores are calculated after promo relegation was done. So like San Diego was the 8 seed and Tomy was or Chicago was the 9 seed.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Does that mean somebody else would have won it?
And I wanted to preface that because I want.
Sorry. Keep going.
I wanted to preface that because I had that thought process with promo relegation in my preseason predictions this year, which means Chonk is at 9th. He's 8th.
Okay.
Time for a new segment.
Oh.
Awkward silence.
So Jack did not do preseason predictions. Jack,
we thought Jack was gonna be here, but he's not. Did we even ask him?
No.
I thought Jack was gonna be here. Did we ask him to do predictions?
Yeah.
No.
I texted him in Bob's sweatshop.
Yeah, Bob's sweatshop was outed. Yeah. Should we at least give a little insider information on what Bob's sweatshop is?
Oh, it's just a group chat.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, why are we young Asian children?
Well, we named it Bob's Sweatshop before Mike was even in the league, right?
Yeah.
That's what we named the Snapchat group. I mean, it was just like, because at the time, this was when like no one was fleecing anybody except really just Bob. And like, we felt like we were one of Bob's main targets to be.
Because we were all new. Yeah, we're all new.
But like, we were told from other teams, like, hey, watch Bob Toronto. Don't trade with that guy. So it was just like, we're Bob's sweatshop.
It's not Bob anymore though. It's that new guy out in Tampa Bay.
J-Dub's sweatshop.
I mean, I think no one really. I think the league is pretty smart now. I don't think anybody really gets fleeced anymore.
Dude, I was thinking about this. I don't know if y'all remember. Remember the old SLC guy, like Slater.
That was old Galveston. Oh, no.
Old SLC.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, like, my first sort of, like, go at competing was, I got multiple firsts off of him. And I'm like 1-7 first for, like, 10-45 overalls in a second.
Can't happen anymore. Do you guys remember the old Galveston guy that was an asshole?
No.
Everybody hated him.
That's New Orleans.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's some guy that they like kicked out of the league. He drafted that really gets Riley Heisler. He drafted Heisler.
Center fielder?
No.
You mean?
No. He's not in this league anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. What you're talking
no one
about.
in the league. No, it was.
So
you guys will know who I'm talking about. I think I specifically Michael Philly. I think hated this guy, like with a burning passion. It was the old Galveston guy. It was a while ago, but yeah, if you guys are listening, someone out there is gonna know who I'm talking about, and I think it might have been before you got in the league. But no, he's not in the league.
Yes.
We love everyone here now.
Yes, that's the yes.
All right,
number 10.
See, I was about to say except for.
What?
I wanted to start drama. Yeah.
Kentucky, congratulations! You will have the number 1 pick.
You are somehow doing worse than Cancun right now. It's actually impressive. It is impressive,
dude.
To like be that bad in the BL is with how we'll get to how bad the BL is this year, but to get to be that bad in this BL is impressive.
Dude, look at my fucking elo, dude. My elo's going absolutely crazy.
Wait, what's your 30 day?
Look at that elo.
How's your 30-day plus minus plus?
Because technically speaking, Stats Plus is bad at doing math.
Wow, New Orleans has a 45 30-day ELO change.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is all about. Nobody's in the negatives except
maybe
DC.
it standardizes before the season.
Probably.
And that counts into it. Like the season plus or minus what we
Yeah, fuck you, Cancun. You don't know what I'm made of. Yeah, no, we really need to. If this little insider information, I made a few upgrades to my team, which I want to show you guys. Just kidding. They're all ass. It's not useful
Upgrades,
at all.
yellow and red.
No. Okay, you know what?
Not a
Fuck
single
you.
50 overall on this.
Joel Dano.
Not a single 50 overall on this team.
55 home runs against Joel Dano. I just brought up Joel Dano.
Can I say Yuichi Sakamoto?
No, but you can see Angelo Mejia.
Wow, he looks ass.
He looks like a borderline starter.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
All right, let's go. You just want to go to
Try to stay on this page so you don't have to do that again.
I'm gonna switch to.
Well, you can do the swipe for OTP.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay. Yeah.
Should I have done that?
Well, you can do it.
Whoa, V. Where's J-Dub's team?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, go to the note, bruh. The BL booty cheeks, but got some of the goat tankers. We got Mike, who I guess is. I mean, he hasn't solidified himself as a goat tanker, but he's getting there.
He will.
Wait.
Austin, Jack, Otto. They're all in the BL tanking right now.
And they all know how to play this game well. So
Yeah.
it's just like a bunch of.
So like,
You tell me I'm not the GOAT tanker. Look at this kid. Look at this guy. This is GOAT tanker ability right here.
Dude, you bullied him so hard that he retired. He retired at 25.
Yu Chang Zhu. This was pre 30 win minimum days when you could actually do this.
Hey, but like I think I still did.
Yeah. Oh no, there it is. 29 wins in the SL.
Okay. I could have gotten to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so what he was saying, dude, J-Dubs was an insane tanker back in the day. Vancouver is always known for good at tanking, especially when he's trying to push. And then also, like, you know, we've got Otto too. And Otto made an SLC team that has been perennially in the PL, even without an owner for a little while. So it's gonna be more impressive, the fight for one, or the fight for 10, than the fight for one this year.
I could be wrong here, but wasn't Otto like the main catalyst in the 30 win rule becoming a thing?
Yeah.
I forget which RC member, but there are a few RC members that hated Otto. But I
Damn.
Oh well, I probably
not as a person.
That. Hey, this
not
this
as a
is
person.
this is when I wasn't in the RC, so I can say that.
The thing is, Otto wasn't doing anything wrong.
No,
technically.
he wasn't.
It wasn't against the rules. But I mean, Joey. I remember when I came into the league, the first day I came into the league, I checked standings, and Detroit was 9-80 or something, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So
Dude,
it's been a thing for a while.
I remember like my first season or like second season in the league. I was like, oh yeah, Detroit, he's doing really well. And Jalen was like, oh, Joey finally brought all of his players up. He's going to be insane. And then he won the TOC like the next season, the season after.
Yeah.
Joey's the GOAT tanker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Don't
yeah,
get twisted.
every GOAT tanker other than Joey is tanking in the BL at the moment.
Yeah. And honestly, shout out New Orleans. Like, I know he's like newer, but he clearly knows what he's doing. Because he's won like every trade he's done so far.
Well, let's look at New Orleans farm system, and let's be sure to know that he's loaned out quite a few players, but his farm system still looks pretty good. He just picked up Magana and Mejia from V for the Jimmy Nash trade.
Oh, okay.
But he's still looking to send out Danny Solis.
Dude, that as a second round pick is beautiful.
Yes, he looks really good as a second round pick. And honestly, he would look good as a first round pick.
This is what I was telling him though. Like with you go to Mejia, Magana, Solis, and then obviously Irvine and Sheehan, who have been like his pitching is set for the next 5 years.
Yep. Yeah, I've said the
So
same
like,
thing.
I think his competing window is opening up pretty much next year after
Mm-hmm.
he makes his 1-2 this year, or maybe trades back or whatever, and then we'll have an amazing pick in the draft next year as well.
Loved
So-
this pickup too. Getting Dockery and trading down like 2 spots.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
beautiful. And
Um,
he's gonna get like an amazing hitter at the 1-6. or
He'll
whatever it
get
is.
somebody crazy. He'll get somebody really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the
Um,
1-5.
I really like this. I was looking at this guy last year. I was trying to get him.
Yeah, he's cool.
I mean, the defense is there.
Yeah, no, he's a starter.
But yeah, like I've been looking a lot through New Orleans team. We've been chit chatting quite a bit, and he's got like of course like his pitching is ready next year, and he even has a good few relievers that are looking pretty good, up and coming, but he's just got to work on infield defense, center field defense, more hitting,
The
but.
classic gaps.
Yeah, but like he's going on strong to a team that kind of looks like a current day Minnesota's.
Yeah, I like
if
that.
he,
I like that.
let's just say like okay, he targets pitching in the draft. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to target one of these huge bats from this rookie draft this year. We'll do a quick little tease, but there's
Is
some,
this like next episode?
yeah, next episode it will be draft because draft is going to start. But like who's this guy?
He sucks.
There are a few really
Hopner,
good
Jimmy. Oh yeah,
ready
oh, my
hitters.
God.
Villarreal is insane. Warnicki is gonna be the
God.
1-1. Shaq is gross. Hepner
He's
is gonna be insane. Torres, where is he? Torres is gonna be gross.
Like that's already 4 players.
Erico is
yeah.
still good. Like
We know
he can
Warnicki's
played
gonna be
now.
the 1-1, and then he has the 1-5, and we just looked at 4 different players.
McDonald's gross. Like it's a deep draft this year, boys. Get ready. There are even some guys here too. Jonah Ross is no slouch. That defense is pretty sexy. But anyways, moving on. Nope.
Ooh. Let's keep going.
We've got our
You can
7th.
honestly like go up to the top.
Yeah,
4.
dude. Everybody's tanking from here until here, I believe.
Yeah.
Never mind. Winnipeg
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
have.
Winnipeg
that.
is. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Oh, I like how we
Wow.
all have Winnipeg at
Wow.
5. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Okay, so I just want to do a quick bit. Your guys' is wrong and mine's right, and this is why. J-Dubs has no chill. He's gonna tank so crazy that he's gonna rival mine. New Orleans team is just gutted. It's ass. Otto's team, like I think it still resembles something of it has some sort of core, and that's thanks to Adam, because Adam has a spine. He's not gonna just totally gut a team until it has nothing on it to tank. I think it's just got to be a little bit better. And then Austin sucks at everything he does. So no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Austin has a really good team, is what I'm really trying to say.
Well, I mean,
and
He's gonna
it's just
sell
gonna
off,
be
though.
he's gonna sell off, yes. And he's talked to us a little bit about how he's gonna get to 30 wins and then he's gonna get back. But I am going to wait till the last sim to get 30 wins.
I'm okay. I think I should have put Jack lower. I really didn't spend I spent too much time ranking this bottom 5 to where I was like, fuck it, I'm just running whatever this is. Like if anything could really happen within this bottom 5. But again, like Mike said, the bottom of the BL is never fun to watch, but the bottom of the BL is going to be really fun to watch to see where these 88 picks are going to fall. Like who's getting Dusty Burger? I want to know.
I think I don't know if Berger will be the 1-1, but anyway, no, I seriously don't.
I haven't seen the 88.
Yeah,
class,
I
so.
think that it's really really good. Anyway, no. Can we go? So Vancouver's team right now looks really good, but I'm the only one I think of this group here that likes the 30-win strategy. Yeah, no, he's good. I think he'll be a top 3 pick. I think I actually really enjoy and find Vancouver's 30-win strategy to be creative, and I think that he'll be competing for one of the the top 3 picks. Because I think he's going to get to 30 wins and then have a team with all 20 overalls and possibly win like 5 more games the rest of the season. And if the bar is 30, I don't think he's going to be much higher than 30 after he gets that 30 win total.
Yeah,
So,
I think it'd be smart to start selling off. I don't know what but start selling off at like 25.
He's gonna start loaning these guys out. But it might be too late. Like I don't know what he wants on a loan on Holiday.
See, the thing with Austin is like he never gives out loan. He doesn't haggle about his loan prices. He's like I got Hackett and Bobby Woods who both look better last year, for like a 4th and a 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just because he's like, I need these players off my team so I can get the 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would be scared because, like, I don't know. It's just, what do you get to do with the rest of the guys? Put them down to, like, res? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Like,
It just
do you
seems-
think, like, or sell him for a 5th?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, to him, the 5ths and 4ths and the player doesn't matter as long as he gets his 30 wins. And if that's a strategy to get the 1-1, that's a strat to get the 1-1.
Dude, Ken Garcia looks pretty, like, really good.
Yeah.
I really like this. Damn. I wanted him so bad. Then Chavez broke my heart. All right. Yeah, Vancouver's the best of, like, okay, we
Right
don't
now,
have to
but-
look at any of this
Yeah.
shit. Auto.
It's going to be a shit
Yeah.
show. We'll see what happens.
All right, who we got at 4? All of us have. Ooh. See, okay. I have always been a huge lover of Orlando's team. Not because it looks good, but because it plays well. Orlando is one of those teams that has really good pitching and really deep pitching.
He does.
And
look
I
good
really
DL
respect
pitching.
that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what I was going to say because I knew I was going to have to defend myself. But I've talked a lot with Mike recently, and he has some good plans with his first round picks this year, and I think he understands the climate of how these drafts are materializing, and I think he's going to do a lot of great things within his lineup. But you're looking at his lineup here. You know, it's not that bad. Like Gagne is a staple in the league and a BL legend. Joey Tate's been good. Andy Vaughn's up and coming. Jason Bean's a veteran. The rest of the guys
Oscar Peace
exist.
I like Oscar.
I like Oscar Peace. Yeah, a DC
click on
pickup. Yep, he's a DC pickup, and definitely no slouch. He's gonna play decent enough.
I hate this archetype. I think.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But the pitching is really where it shines. Really like Nick Kenny. He went crazy a few years ago. Maybe this was last year. Picked up Corey May, Kenny.
Yeah, this was all in
both in
that
the first
draft where like,
round.
wow, why is he taking so many pitchers? But
Yep.
I mean, look at him now.
Kelso's gross too.
And then Scro.
Nate
Oh,
Scro
he
is
dipped
great.
a little bit.
But he's stats guy. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
stats guy. Yeah.
He had 73 fit minus last year. Insane. And he's
Mhm.
on pace for 4.9 WAR, 3.8 last year. Lefty,
Yeah. No, he's sick.
he's probably the shortest guy in the CBA.
Yeah, I've never seen 5'8". Wow, 5'8" pitcher.
That
Who's
is
that?
kinda
Shoda's like 5'9". He's like the smallest pitcher. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a few guys coming up too, and I also made this ranking under the assumption that some of these guys come up before the end of the year.
I also
Okay.
think you made this before Atlanta got a loan on Sheehan, which I think is kind of a big
I
deal.
also did that
Yeah.
too, but we'll go to Atlanta right now, and you guys can say your piece.
Man, another third place finish for
Oh.
Atlanta. Grissetti's
7
out
weeks?
for
Oh
7 weeks.
Lord, dude.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure what Atlanta was thinking with the Sheehan loan. I feel like we've talked about this on the pod, but he's been in a mix of buy and sell, and it's just like kind of materializing into like a good BL team, but like can't get over the hump. So
For me, like when I was competing against Atlanta last year in the BL and when I was tanking, it was his rotation that was always like, okay, he like 2 years ago, I think he had the best rotation in the BL. Last year was still really good. This year, like with I made this before the Sheehan loan, but I was like the pitching took a step down.
yeah, it did.
I think I liked his team overall more than Orlando's. This was when Grissetti was also not dead.
He's
but
not dead. He's just injured.
I really
for a few
like
weeks.
Sucky. Like he's the exact
Look at this shit.
Yeah, he's gonna get wrecked soon.
4 weeks, 1 month, or 1 week, 4 to 5 months, 4 weeks, 9 months, 8 weeks.
Yeah,
This is absurd. I'm sorry.
that's tough. Yeah, but yeah, if you go back, yeah, Saki is like, I think he's a perfect BL piece.
Cavs are blowing it, by the way.
Wait, really?
They're only up 6 now.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Sorry.
If Jay Young's in bad mood, that's why.
Ooh.
But he reminds me exactly of like Solis and what he did in the BL last year.
And he
Like
can
quite
run.
exactly, and he can run. And field. So I like him. Bobby Good's gonna play great in the BL. Yeah, look at that. Already 145 OPS plus. Good enough defense at second. I just like his team better than.
Good enough defense. Mike, what do you have to say about that?
I think he's great. Just kidding.
I do think the like what might be like the 2-1 next year for Sheehan as a loan was a little bit more, but who am I to say that after the trades I made? So
Yeah.
You're competing for a TOC though.
Yeah. So is Atlanta.
Yeah.
all right, and then I guess we can go to the top.
So yeah, we have 4 and 3 now because yeah. So we have Atlanta, you have Orlando.
Okay.
Yep, and then
1, 2.
Look
Wow, no one finishes second. I've never seen that before.
and Nuke hits Minnesota.
These two are really
You
good.
could say it's frozen.
Obviously, I think if Minnesota didn't lose Yamamoto, it would be like I would be going back and forth between these two. But
I see you
losing an
thinking.
ace is really tough.
I do disagree with that though. I think Creighton's team
Dude,
is just far and beyond better.
There's no shot he doesn't get first.
Even with Yamamoto, like Castro
Bro's starting
Petterman-
4 pitchers.
Oh wow.
Wait.
Oh my
wait.
God.
And this
Wait,
is
wait,
this is
wait,
a
wait,
very
wait.
also like experienced GM of Creighton coming in. So
I don't think-
he pulled him down like last summer or something.
Who?
Charles Reddy. He wasn't starting. Never mind.
Oh my
Does
God.
anyone know why Creighton only has 9 starters?
Is everyone like durable? Nope.
Damani Graves is this good? What the fuck? What happened to Damani Graves?
Wow, Mike.
What the fuck? Whoa!
Can he start?
Whoa!
No, he has 2 pitches.
Oh.
Aw, I wish I still had this
Wait,
guy.
go back to his scouting.
83?
Why is he a back of the rotation starter with 30 stamina and
He could.
BL. 2 pitches.
BL probably.
He could settle in.
No, with
Wow.
how bad the BL this year is, like the scout probably looks at this and is
Yeah.
like, he could start.
Dude,
I
that's
don't know
so
if that's how it
stupid.
works, but...
Fuck that. I wish I
Oh
still
my
had him.
fuck!
but let's
Garland just missed a free throw.
let's go to his hitting. The hitting is really like the pitching is nothing to slouch at, but the hitting is just insane.
Shout out Patala Lokesh.
Hell
He's
yeah.
been playing insane this year.
I feel like he's never talked about, but like I want to do a comparison between him and like a compared player between him and Rosen.
Ratings wise, he's like the best rating hitter in the
No,
game.
he's not.
I mean Weiss, but
Okay, other than
Rosen's
Weiss.
so much better.
So much better.
like,
Holy
yeah,
shit,
there's
so
there's
much
five
better.
there's 5 in a few spots.
He's got 10 more, 15. Okay, 10, 15. He's got 15 more. 15 more ratings.
Yeah, but
Together.
overall, like we talk about Rosen like he's Jesus, and I guess Lokesh has had
Also-
injury issues. Yeah, I'm not looking at
Rosen's-
potentials, though.
no.
That's current.
Rosen's
Oh my
got
God, he's
80
80.
power and 80 I versus.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's better than Rosen, but like I just feel like we don't talk about Lokesh enough.
Yeah. Rich Hahn had an absolute disgusting sin.
213 OPS plus.
300.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 3. Can
I am.
shut that bitch up? Your computer, not your girlfriend. Rich Hahn's been doing insane. He's turning into the third overall.
Sorry.
It's gonna be the Me and Mike podcast until the Cavs game's over, but that's okay.
He's at 4 now.
He's turning into a third overall pick.
Yeah,
Looking like-
I really did not like.
Look at that Muzzy.
I did not like the pick over Sheehan when it was made, but I can't say anything about it now.
Yeah, no, this is great.
And then Rosenbluth, one of the best catchers in the game.
And he's playing like it.
Yeah, and then also Jimmy Simmons, who he just got.
What?
He has Jimmy Simmons.
How?
He traded for him.
For what?
Remember it was like 5 international guys and 2 forts or something from Tommy?
Oh my God! After he traded Barefoot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like he has Jimmy Simmons, and then the part that sucks for me is like, dude, not David
Oh
Lynch.
my God, dude.
Yeah, he has David Lynch,
too.
and then Micah back like would have been amazing, but he just look at his scouting, dude. He just had an awful report.
What?
He just had look at that scouting report.
Whoa.
Like Micah Beck would have been in. He was a 70-80 at one point in the offseason. So like imagine that with like a healthy or not healthy, but like a non-TCR fucked Micah Beck. Like
Damn.
this team is insane. This team is a TOC contender. I don't think that's crazy. I really don't. Like a 3-man of Pike, Peternek, and Castro will play.
I don't know if I'd say that yet, but it's definitely a good team. That's interesting. I'll have to think about it.
We're at like 50 minutes.
All right, SL time.
I mean, make us be faster then. Jack.
All right, good. It's good we have consensus at the bottom.
Yeah, Carolina. Shout out Carolina, man. He's
Okay.
about to be a tanker in the BL.
A little bit of parity.
Dude,
Wow,
you
you
guys-
really like LA.
It's because he has a good team.
It's not bad. The SL's
Alright,
no
yeah.
slouch, man.
So we have these all as the bottom 4 teams.
New York's back.
Yeah, I don't think we need to talk about Carolina. We can go through the other 3 though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Duncan. You know what your team is. Bro's trying to pedal. What's that guy's name? That one pitcher he's trying to pedal on everyone.
I forget. I know who you're talking about though.
But yeah, obviously, I think Kylie is one of the most underrated catchers in the game. He's really good. We don't see this hitting out of a catcher, and with that defense in this game right now. So I think Kylie. He wasn't drafted like maybe Knudsen over him, maybe. So he had like top 5 or 6 catcher in the game.
10th overall.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
And that was a great grab, too.
Oh, this is from DC.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Pruitt, and I don't know. Again, bottom of the SL here. But it's not bad. Like the theme around the SL that everyone's been talking about is other than Duncan, there are no easy wins in the SL.
Yeah.
So like it's not like it's a top like there might be like a tier 1, but the tier 1 consists of like 4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And the tier 2 consists of like 4 teams, and the tier 3 consists of 2 or 3, and then the tier 4 is Duncan. So yeah, there's no easy wins in the SL right now, and
Yeah, even his rotation's like decent.
yeah, and I don't think he's brought up many of the like all the pitchers in the first round that he drafted.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So it was a lot of relievers. Like they were younger, so I'm not like too mad at it,
Mm-hmm.
or not mad at it at all. But yeah, all right, and then we got Boston. Oh, Big E. Hey, shout out Big E, man.
He's back.
He's back
He's the original Sebas boy.
on Boston.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that's what you said. He was on Boston B. I think so.
I'm
Are
pretty
we
sure
sure
he's
he's
on
back, or did he? I know he hopped in the chat, but I never saw that he joined a team.
I swear I was seeing like welcome back, and I even said like welcome back, love to get you on the pod, and he said yes.
Does he have a team?
I think he's
Confirmed?
Boston.
I thot he just got back in the chat and was like,
I
"Hey,
don't-
real life update," and then everybody was like, "Hey, welcome back to the chat and stuff." But
I
I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
Let us know if Big E's actually back. Yeah, it just it was the issue last year. Is the pitching's awful. The hitting's all right, but the pitching's awful.
Pitching's not that bad.
The pitching's not, did you see his first two pitchers? Those are his aces.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a better team than like 7th overall.
If I had,
But in this SL.
yeah,
Dave Jew.
Wool.
Id.
But, alright. And then...
Dave Old Jewid.
Oh, yeah, Mitch Conlon. And then who's next? Tyler will be
LA.
interesting.
Yeah. I think I did disrespect LA a little bit in my rankings.
Maybe I did too. I did put him at 9, but no
Yeah.
more Gilmore. Guerrero's really good.
No more.
Big. He traded Gilmore
Yeah, he just traded him.
tonight
What?
to Adam. Most Adam player of all time is John Gilmore.
For what?
A lot, like a first, 2 seconds, a third, everything that you couldn't get for Gilmore.
What I was asking for Gilmore, and then
I
nobody
think the
would give
difference
me.
though, Mike, is people thought Gilmore wanted $30 million a year after, and then Mark got the contract he got him on.
Yeah.
Also, I think a big part of it was that 4 WAR season with DC. Like without that,
Yeah.
he looks like shit the last like 3-4 years. So
But yeah, I just didn't think the hitting was deep. I like Gilmore. I really like Guerrero. Actually, Darnell Phillip, I actually don't know how he looks anymore. And then the pitching was like nothing too amazing either. Like Cubes is one of those guys who just doesn't perform well. Like I love his ratings, lefty xGB, but
Yeah.
he was not good for me and sold a lot of games. So yeah. That's my take
God.
on LA. That's why I have him at 9, but I
Yeah.
hope you finish better.
I could see him at 8, but yeah. Next 2 up. Ooh, okay, so this is
okay.
where it gets interesting in the SL.
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
A lot of parity here.
I can't lie. I didn't look too deep into Chicago's team. I thought I knew it pretty well. I know he got rid of your boy that you just got from him.
Darby and Owens.
Yeah, Darby and Owens. But he's got a lot of. He's like, I forget what that one dude's name is. His like new second baseman with like 65 power. Where did he come from? Like Cartenson? You guys know who I'm talking about? Check him out. He's like a 7th round pick, and he's so good now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I love this guy. Like, this
he's insane.
This is the prototype second baseman that you dream of.
60 range with 65, 70 powers.
Yeah.
He's a captain too.
Yeah. No.
What?
I have no idea
This guy's
where this
insane.
kid came from. But he's really good.
Yeah.
He'll be on a different team by
Toby!
by August.
But he still. I made these rankings when Darby wasn't on his team, or when Darby and Owens were still both on his team.
Mhm.
But he still has Cole. He still has Tony Colon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oddmar Newt finally decided to be decent after being 25 years old and being the number 1 prospect for 3 years. So, I think Tommy's team is good. Like, again, how's he doing? All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-huh.
I guess he'll take that.
How does he have 8 singles?
11 hits, 3 home runs.
How is this producing a single?
he hits the ball, it hits the wall, but he has no speed to get to second.
Bro's just hobbling.
And then if you can go to the pitching. Yeah, a lot
Another
of power.
one.
Yeah, loves
Another
these guys.
one.
And then Kuroda he's insane. Devin Johnson, I just gave him up. I think I did not like giving Devin Johnson up in that deal, but the starters after losing Darby is where he kind of loses me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
I like the Yada guy, Takeshi Yada. I like him.
Interesting. Yeah, he's cool.
Toshiki.
Toshiki.
But then, yeah, Greening, and then I was very okay giving up Kehoe because he looks all right, Kehoe, but he just does not play well.
Okay, I don't understand this. How does he have 55 stuff but 70, 60 pitches? Doesn't that aggregate out to like 65 stuff?
I don't know if stuff's done that way. But yeah, Kuroda's going to be a gross stopper.
He's a starter. Come on.
30 I mean, if anyone would start him, it's Tommy. So he only paid a second and a third for him too.
That's a steal.
Yeah, and then Devin Johnson, he'll be great. So he's got the pieces.
His
and
starting pitching
and
is
just
just
Tommy.
not-
I just don't want to see Tommy like go from middling out in the PL to middling out in the SL.
He told us to look at his farm.
Okay.
This guy looks like every single person on his team right now. Dev B? Dev B? You should be in res, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. At least Dev A. This guy looks gross.
And then these are all the guys he got from Denver for Jimmy Simmons.
Damn.
Oh, not this guy.
Damn.
See, I see this is the archetype I don't like from an international free agent though.
Yeah. Bill Hines? Better, not as good as Bill Hines.
And then this guy from Denver too.
Yeah.
So yeah, good pieces. We'll see what, like, Tommy, obviously one of the most respected GMs in the league. We'll see what he does with this team. See what he does with Eric Cole after paying 3 firsts for him. Like, never trust a guy with 4 names.
Orlando De La Rosa. Some Chile. Oh, he got hit
And
from
him, so
Denver.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This guy.
I looking at these players, the Jimmy Simmons trade makes more sense, but
Houston, Cleveland. Who we got here? Do we have another?
Ooh. Oh my God, Mike! Oh
Yeah.
Lord, you see
Damn,
that?
son.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to Cleveland and then Houston.
Yeah.
All right, Adam.
He's a good team.
Yeah, I love his hitting.
This is
his hitting.
Such an Adam team. It's so crazy.
Yeah, he went back to Cleveland and got John Gilmore and has Dustin Tillman on his team. Like,
And he has you, who he had in Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken, and Victor Diaz, I believe. Well,
Victor Diaz sucks now.
Victor Diaz was on Cleveland when Adam had him the first time, right? Oh, he was on Phoenix when Adam had him in
Yeah.
Phoenix. Yeah, so this is funny. He's kind of got a few. And then all of his pitchers are such Adam pitchers, too. It's crazy.
Tell us what y'all think about Derek Yarn.
He's gross.
Jay Hunt thinks he's the next
has
McLaren.
a lot to say about Derek Yarn.
He has 5 more stuff, 5 less control, and 5 less PBAB than McLaren. Everything else is the same. So I mean, like, I think he's on the trajectory to have like a really good career.
Yeah, I mean, definitely can't say anything right now, and he's pitching a 76 FIP minus and projected 4 WAR.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Dingo. Salas looks pretty good. He's been playing well. Hartman.
And then those 2 like first basemen are both like very Rockwell and Yarbrough.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very solid hitters.
Yep. Definitely a solid team all around. And then Houston is kind of a shell of a team that they were last year, but still has this big 3.
The star power is just insane
Honestly,
on this team.
big 4.
Yeah, I
would say.
love Bruce Milton.
Ramos, insane. Van Huss, good pickup from DC. Played really well last year.
And then he has a couple other guys, like, what's his face? Henry McConnell, I think? Yeah, like, look at the great, like, John Gilmore, like, again, he got Henry McConnell. And then he's projected 4 WAR right now. And then the other center fielder who has, like, the weirdest defensive ratings, but also projected to put up, Mike Mitchell, also projected to put up 4 WAR again. He did not do that well last year. Oh, yikes. Okay, but, yeah. So, interesting team. And then Betcher and Ramos are just insane.
Yeah, you've got your two aces, which is what you need.
And then Lofgren is like leading the SL right now in ERA. So
Wow.
the pitching is there. Like Houston still like remove Samson, remove Tessier, remove all the players from Jay Hunt that we're about to see.
That's why. That's
Yeah.
that's why I have Houston in my 3 spot.
I put Miami 3. It might be a little bit homer, because I think Miami's team could very well be the one.
I was going back and forth between me and Miami, honestly, and kind of Seattle too. I think Seattle with his trades, is like it'd be pretty unfair to not have him one. But I think New York, Houston. I'm 11-12 now. I went 6-1 that sim. So, well, I wanna.
Wait. We should download the sim. Should we?
now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We have it. So I just pulled up Peters, who had a really good sim. So I kind of needed a leadoff guy, and so I have Peters now and I was really bad against lefties. I just went 3-0 against lefties this sim. I think the lineup construction looks a lot better now. Danny Baker's the best defensive second baseman in the CBA. I mean,
87 OPS plus with a 3.5 projected WAR.
Yeah,
that efficiency
is like
is insane.
Now. But I have the studs at the top with Regner and Tessier, and even like Malugan. I think is gonna have a really good year. I definitely have a lot of pieces, and I think just based on talent, and I think I'm deeper than Miami, but I think Miami has some like solidified studs that could make him even win the SL. I think the best part about my team is definitely my relief pitching with Morales, Bates, even Hines.
No, Hines is
really good. Erickson, and then I think the rotation is pretty good. Jan took a little step back in the offseason, which sucks, but Mofat's pitched really well. Wow. Mofat's pitched really well so far. He's had 3 really good starts. I think the rotation is good enough to get the job done. Maybe not win a TOC. The bullpen's really good, and then the lineup is coming along, and the defense is really good. So I think Miami, and Houston are going to battle it out. Even like Seattle's really good. I think he'll get the 1, but there's variance, and I think there's definitely a top 4, and
yeah.
I would say my rankings right now are what I think they'll be, but I could totally see that a bunch of those spots being interchangeable. So I think I'm deeper than Houston, but Houston definitely has a good team. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then this team is
insane, he's got a great
man.
team.
Barclay going down to what he did sucks so much.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, dude, he just came off a 6 WAR year. Like, what do you mean?
Whoa.
That's my head scout for the past 2 sims.
It's because his wife.
his
wife fucked him.
Yeah, Adam Dorsett, MVP last year in the BL. He's obviously
That's
great.
why Barclay dipped. Because Dorsett won it over him.
I was seeing him. Yeah, Jason Milligan, also still playing really well. So like the hitting is there, all the hitting he had last year, and then he added a couple of guys that I think he's gonna bring up. Where he brought up this sim, most likely. Oh, he's good. He's not bad. There was this one like right fielder that I thought he was like. Remember Jay Hunt? We were like, where did this guy come from?
I don't remember that, to be honest.
Oh, he might be on his team. Is it Gregoria? He's always
He's been on his team.
But and then the pitching is where I think it separates a little bit. I think Miami has the same issue he had last year, where he has the stars in the pitching, but the depth just isn't there.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And ultimately, the depth is why I have Jay Hunt over Miami. But I will say, if it comes down to a 3-game promo relegation between you two, I feel like the star power here, like he just pitches McLaren, Lord, and I guess just.
I'm honestly not a huge fan of Lord as a starter. Obviously he's good. He's good. It's just like I feel like that's why neither of us took him in that dispersal draft. Is just like I mean, his fit minus right now. It's just the 3 pitches. Like honestly, Lord doesn't really scare me in a promo series, but obviously, McLaren. Don't want to go against McLaren. I wish I had McLaren, but no, it's the top 4 in the SL. The whole SL, Chicago's really good. The SL's really good this year, so it's kind of a fun year to be in the SL, and we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
Let's check out
everyone's
Seattle.
Wait, we don't know who the one is yet.
I thought we declared that.
Wait, who's everyone's one?
Homer pick.
My turn. Okay. So obviously, very, very kind of artificial. This is what the first thing I want to point out here is where is it? Oh, SL.
I did a deep
reports.
Deep dive. I spent so much time on the SL.
I got 4 minor league points at the moment. There's no one in the farm. There's no one. There are 0 picks remaining. I guess I'll make this public now for people who don't know. That trade for Darby and Owens with Chicago also included my 2090 first, second, and third. So the pretty much the plan is to get into the PL and use my money and have Nash and Darby and Owens controllable, and then just to try to pay my way up. And then my window is until 2090 ends. And that's really going to be it. I did want to go all in more for whatever reason, the talk with Mark really opened my eyes, and the fact of sometimes I don't think about OTP and CBA as a game as much as I should. And I'm like, this is the last sort of season or 2 that I'll be able to spend in C-Bus living with Mike and Jay Hunt. So I just want to push as hard as I can and not tank. And when I'm back home in Texas alone in my parents' house, I'm okay tanking for the next 5 seasons there. So that's sort of I think the Nash deal was not too much of an overpay. I do think I overpaid for Darby and Owens 100%, but it's just to get the best team on the field at the moment, to compete as much as I can while I'm still here in Columbus. But yeah, obviously Jimmy Nash, ace. The other thing that made me really want to go after really good pitching is that last pod where we all drafted teams. I realized how wow, Willie Guerra was really getting picked as a top 20 pitcher. Not that we actually think he is. He's still good, but I was like, there's a lot of pitchers. There's not a lot of pitchers. So having Nash, Medina, who I think this season he'll play well, and this is why I have this sort of made the weird contract where I have this opt out at $30 million next year. We'll have a lower buyout, but then Darby is playing well ERA wise. I think he'll play well, and then having Fisk this XGB, the season he had last year in the BL, an Iron Man, and then as my 4 and Hurd as my 5. I think is really Jesus Christ, what? Well, Hurd is definitely a 5.
He's playing well.
Yeah, he was playing well. And then this is where I do like my bullpen. Dave Owens, obviously, gross. I don't know if you guys he put up 46 fit minus in the PL last year, and he has 4 years left, including this one. Yeah, the reason it pays so much is Darby this year plus 4 more after, and Dave Owens this year plus 3 more after.
Yeah.
So it's very controllable.
That is your window.
Stacy got him. Traded Conscien pretty much for Stacy, so just dispersion draft. What?
Keelik up Conscien.
Yeah, he looks good. It was. I gave up Conscien for for Stacy and 8 mil, but look at PL 147. He looks insane, and I definitely could use a guy like this on my team. My only thing with releasing Conscien was I did not want to play him at second base with my ground ball emphasis with my starting pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, okay, letting him go, and I need the bullpen help. And then also in the dispersion draft, ended up trading for Quaid, which like he took a dip, which kind of sucked over the offseason. Can I go to your head scout? Oh, okay. My head scout has him like a lot worse against lefties. Like looks like if you saw him in the waiver wire, you'd be like, maybe he can like play on my res team. If it was just his lefty ratings. But then I really like Javi Garcia. I really like Andahar as well. Like obviously this archetype is so gettable in this league, but what sets Andahar apart to me is like the XGB. I think that's gonna play really, really well. Especially play well with Frank Price at short, and Eister at second base, who's having like I think Eister is just the unsung hero of my team in general. And then obviously Gene Turner, he's projected now. He had 6 stolen bases this past Sims. He's projected 71 bags now.
Damn.
So yeah, and then Wortham, obviously he's having an amazing year. He's has over a 400 average now, so he's leading the SL in average, which is really nice. And then Vernon is playing really well. Great NYD pickup. Corbin, homer pick. I really thought he was going to play well. Me and Mike have a $5 bet going, and I win $5 if Corbin puts up over 0.2 WAR. So hopefully that happens.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
You don't think he's gonna get over 0.2 WAR?
No.
Dude, what? He all he has to do is score like 40 bags.
But
but I think he's gonna be like a 70 OPS.
I am
plus
only
hitter.
playing him against lefties too. That's the difference. But here's where I think it's interesting. Like the hitting is like okay. Like you look at my pitching. Like wow, Nash, Medina, Darby, Dave Owens, Stacy. Like a lot of players, and like okay, that can compensate for like hitting not as good as Miami's. Maybe doesn't have the star power that even Jay Hunt in New York does or Houston's. But the power hitters right now aren't playing as well. Like Vernon's playing well, but Solis isn't playing as well. Knudsen isn't playing as well. If these guys pick up, I think it'll be really good. And what I was getting to here was I am leading the SL in runs scored. That's true to this sim, and I'm third now in batting average. So if the pitching starts playing better, I'll get better in the runs against category. And if the offense keeps playing how it is, then I should be good. But again, I don't personally think New York or Houston will get the one. I can definitely see Miami getting the one. But I can also definitely see this top 4 to shake out completely different. But yeah, crazy SL will be a super, super fun SL. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think 1 through 6 is fairly interchangeable. More like 1 through 3 or like 1 through 2. No, 1 through 3 and 4 through 6. You know what? No, it's all interchangeable.
Yeah.
I think the only team I could see the only team I could definitely say will not win the SL is Cleveland. Every other team. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, yeah, they won the SL this year.
Yeah, I would put like these 4 in like one tier, these 2 in one tier, these 3 in one tier, and then Carolina at the end. But all right, final one.
Yep.
Jack. Oh yeah, this was before the Cancun announcement.
Yeah.
The official Cancun announcement. But dude,
I knew it was gonna happen.
I just want to look at his team. He's fielded a very decent, like a lot of players that I wanted. He just got maybe it was PL influence or something. But,
Las Vegas Lightning, Las Vegas Lightning. It's funny how we all 3 had different things.
Look at that. I'm surprised that we all have the same like bottom 3. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, I won 2 games. That's huge for the squad.
Oh my God, Rich Hahn won BL Player of the Week again.
Damn, Rich Hahn's gross. Toronto still up there. Cancun has more wins than me.
But yeah, Ochoa. I love D'Amico.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a rant for a little second. Okay, so obviously it played out. It played out how it played out, but I said no waiving of the 30-win rule. I said, okay, screw it. He's going to get all of his team taken away by the dispersal draft. Fuck it. It's okay. We don't need to bend the rules for him. He can make a team. Look at this. He's made a team. And honestly, his payroll isn't even that big. He's only paying D'Amico like $35K or $35 million this year, which is like, okay, sure. Go get your guy. He's not going to be crippled money-wise. He has good picks. His minor leagues are a little sparse, but other than that,
he's got all the coaches though. He's inherited coaches.
Yeah, you're right. He's got Andrew Boss, and whoever this Freddie Marquez dude is. Don't know who he is, but he's got a little bit of a farm. He doesn't have much of a farm, but he's in a good position. Like he's gonna do well enough. He's got the PL money this year. He honestly should have signed some international amateurs. Don't know why he didn't do that. But yeah, he's at nope. Alex has fielded a very good team for what he was given.
Yeah.
But we both had San Diego and Las Vegas at the bottom as well. Yeah. It's got like the same team as last year.
Yeah.
Plus,
I feel for Vegas, man. Like he really gets up to the PL like every few years and stays there, and just can't seem to like. I feel like his players die. He just can't seem to fully put it together.
Yeah.
The one guy like Henry Jenge, I thought that guy was gonna be like insane. I don't even see him on the team right now. Maybe he's hurt.
Chris Murray's
Harry, but yeah, like look at that. He's like, oh Lord, but he's one of those guys like never really played well. With those ratings, like it's insane. So yeah, I feel for you, Austin. I think. You're a great GM. That's just PL curses hit you harder than most.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple guys here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then our favorite chunk.
Hey, it's Magana.
Yeah, I actually did. I thought the same thing when I saw him.
Bro's from Flin Flon, Manitoba.
Dude, you know what I realized? All these relievers who are like late round picks that are good, they never come from like the 4 to the 8. They're always like 9th or worse, like 9th or 10th rounders.
Yeah,
they're like you never see like a 6th round reliever turn out like that guy. Oh,
I'm interested. The Flin Flon Bombers.
Oh.
It's the SJHL. I was wondering what league they were in. I think one of my buddies played in Flin Flon. Anyways.
But yeah, we know for a fact even if he gets 9th, he's not losing a relegation series.
Yeah,
so.
he's gonna be 8th.
Wow, man, still putting up a 54 FIP minus. Look at this guy.
66 career. Damn.
Dude, three MVPs as a reliever is quite insane.
Pitcher of the years.
Yeah.
Chad Armbruster, Craig Tippler, and Tyler Schinkel. That's actually kind of crazy. He won 3 pitchers a year, each year being different, like, names of players winning. Like you know what I mean? Age.
All right, who we got next? Oh. Nice. Philly and Galvin. Toronto at 6?
That's a little...
Jayon just went to the bathroom, so we can't grill him on that yet, but we will.
We have the same...
Nice, look at that, Mike.
picks anyway.
Yeah, I really feel bad for putting Galveston and Philly down here, because
Galveston's good.
Galveston and Philly,
Philly's
had, like, pretty much in the TOC last year. They were my 4 and 5 last year.
Yeah.
And DC goes down, and all of a sudden I'm having at 6 and 7.
Regression.
It's just like they have like the same players, and Philly added Hasawega.
Yeah.
Like,
Philly,
it's just tough.
Dude, Hasawega is gross. He's doing really well. But I mean, like, he's like, I don't know, Galveston has a really, 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 really solid front seven.
Yeah, like
And then it kind of falls off, like with
Kessler,
Lawrenson, Dumont.
Like even with Dumont's like 80 range or whatever, like I don't think he's like playable at this point. Like 17 OPS plus in the PL is just not gonna get you anywhere.
No.
Like it can't even just be like, oh, he has 80, I'll throw him in.
Yeah.
But he does have Melendez and Hopkins, who are both pitching really well. The reason I had Galveston so low was his pitching, actually.
Is Hopkins pitching so well?
Yeah, Hopkins is him. But yeah, Melendez
is coming back. He had a kind of a down year last year, but
50 mil.
Yeah, he's playing insane this year.
I mean obviously the contract's high, but
as he should be.
But yeah, it was the pitching.
He has good pitching.
But for the PL,
Mike Mendez, stat guy central. Jared Forbes is good. He's another stat guy type of guy. So you got 3 WAR with Mendez, 2.5 with Forbes. Seifers is like a 2 WAR guy. 1.5 WAR guy.
But that's the
Gomez is old.
Yeah.
And Jamie Chaney is old.
Yeah. Like he has a couple of decent relievers and like why is Rife playing long relief? Interesting.
I would have him as like a setup.
He was the closer last year.
I'd set him up or close him. Yeah.
Oh, that's who got Glenn Slater. And then Harvey's fine.
Come on, no. Make Rife the closer. You put the stuff where it's supposed to be. Isn't he a starter?
Ruben Colon, most random pitcher of the year of all time.
Yeah.
Him and what's his face? Ruben Gomez.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. No way. They're like the same name too. Ruben Colon, Ruben Gomez. Steve Johnson. Interesting.
Sorry. This is I want to bring it a quick pivot for like a very, very quick second. What is it? We've been talking a lot because like we're all on the Hall of Fame committee. Like how much do you do like accolades versus WAR versus other stuff? Brad Heiss is like I think a perfect example of like 3 pitcher. Is it 3 pitcher of the years? Oh, that was a Gold Glove that's been hiding. But like 2 pitcher of the years, like I don't think he gets in. Even with like that 35 WAR.
Dude, I can't. He's had 4 good seasons.
But dude, in this OT, I guess in the Hall of Fame, he's maybe Hall of Very Good. The Hall of Fame is like the people who are able to get past the OTP, like you die after 2 seasons.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like what has he done in the PL that's like notable? Like he was okay with Jay Hunt for the first few years.
He had a 7.
When he went down to the BL, that's when he did well.
BL merger.
And that's why I would say Brad Heiss is not.
And then the other one I want to bring up is like look at all of that, like 8 Silver Sluggers and 4 Gold Gloves at catcher. But if you look, like a lot of the people we're voting in have like 40 plus WAR, and I know WAR isn't everything. Like I would vote Kaplan in.
I would vote Kaplan in. Like Kaplan is one of those guys that like you can't deny, and I think he's TOC-less. It looks like. Did Detroit ever win one from 76 to 79?
Not sure actually. Maybe he won one with Toronto in 83.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, this is a guy that like.
No, for a fact, he didn't win one in 74 or 75.
Yeah. I wish it was here. Yeah, no, Kaplan, like, Silver Slugger at catcher. Like, these were some sad years for catchers. That Zachary Kaplan was the best catcher for every single one of these years. But, like, the fact that he was consistently the best PL 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 5 years tenured in the PL Silver Sluggers and Gold Glove. Like he's able to do it both sides of the ball. 1 Rookie of the Year, a PL champion with Toronto. he was one of the best catchers for a generation.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? So like that's like
And
one of those
go
guys
back
where you can't.
to his profile. He's still kicking it. Like, look at his stats right now.
Bro's
Like,
living it up in Cancun.
He could win another Silver
Yeah.
Slugger this year.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this is insane.
Um,
All right, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Philly. Gross.
Yeah. Oh my God. He.
You know what's even crazier though? They're the same. They're like the same, but he can do that.
Yeah. And he's ground ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about Hasuega's home runs against because when he came,
Haswega.
Hasegawa.
Dyslexia.
But because when he came, I don't know what you guys had, but when he came in, like was generated in, he had 40 home runs against lefties for me.
Yep,
and
he
like
did.
in the PL, I was like, oh
He
my
did
God.
for I too.
But he's just in like 3 sims is devved really well. And
Yeah. And this contract looks justified now, and it didn't before. So.
All right. Hey, we have to we filibustered enough so we can grill you about having Toronto at 6.
Yeah.
Oh
is that-
yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I just I think his starting pitching after well like I like Portillo, yeah, obviously.
Hillbilly
How could you not
Portillo.
like Portillo. I mean, I think the top 6 were all pretty
Shout
close.
out JG.
Or at least 3 through 6.
I believe JG is Curaçaoan.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Curaçaoan.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like if I was rocking this rotation, Mike would hate on it so much. Like,
Yeah, I would.
Mhm.
like he would be like, Jay Hunt, your rotation is dog shit. So I mean, yeah, no, like his top end talent is insane. Like that's Toronto right there.
Rogan, Flannery, and then Harry Keys,
Honestly, any more though, like
and then Steve Rice, obviously.
yeah,
like
Rice is really good. Yeah.
Okay,
These guys
I don't
are just
know
getting
why
a little older.
OTP has these ratings like this, but like
yeah, the hitting's ridiculous.
my scout's not capping on him. Like my scout knows what's up. Like that looks more like it. You know what I mean?
But I don't want to go over Philly's hitting real quick. We never touched on that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So you guys have Philly behind Toronto? I think I do.
Well, we did our 6 and 7, and we both had Galveston and Philly.
Okay. I think I have Galveston 5. Where do you guys all have Toronto?
I have him high, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's-
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say with Galveston being over Toronto, it was like the same thing last year. Like I picked Galveston over Toronto, and I just think Galveston's team is better than Toronto's team. Like I
That would make sense.
yeah. Well, yeah. I guess it's just all around. I think Galveston doesn't have the top end talent, but
Black magic.
Well, that's crazy. That's insane. And I mean, to win a Gold Glove at first, you need that.
You gotta have some black magic.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Shout out Carlos Santana.
But yeah, Jake Hicks is someone like I think he should have went over Cody Andy in the draft. Did he? Yeah, he did get taken.
Damn.
Yeah, Jake Hicks is great. I think the hitting's there. It's just the PL is so. I think we'll get to the 2 top end, but after that there's like a tier of like
yeah,
that Philly is definitely in.
yeah, agreed. It's like 3 through 7.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh my God! Look at us, Mike. Look at us! Look at us!
Oh, dude, me and V are going like
We're going bar
the
for bar
exact
right now.
same, yeah.
Wow, I really like Indy's team.
Me too. Not as much as Salt Lake's, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I've Salt Lake 3, so. But yeah.
Murphy Barnes.
I think
Oh
this
my
is-
God, he sucks. What the fuck?
I think Indy, why I like Indy so much, is it just seems like teams like this that have a lot of their players in their prime coming up, like it seems like they always their first year in the PL always do like really well, and then he'll start to be Indy unless he makes some moves. Will start to become like a middling PL team where it's like he doesn't have enough talent to get to the top, but is like always in between the 4 and 7 range. But
That's
I
what
think
Indy did
their
last push.
their first year in the PL, it always just seems like when their players are in their prime, they have like their best PL season, and then it's starts to middle out. But I mean, Indy can always make some trades and stuff to get over the hump. I think his team right now on paper is very solid though.
Yeah, Chavez.
Yeah, the
and
pitching. He did lose Ochoa and Fiffield
Mm-hmm.
in the offseason, so those are two notable.
Oh,
Or not Fiffield. Didn't he lose another pitcher? Man, I might be wrong.
I think this is the same
Houston.
exact. I think this is the same exact rotation.
I thought Houston had one of his pitchers now, but I'm probably getting somebody mixed up.
Let's see.
Nope,
Oh,
same
no.
rotation.
I think I mixed up Phil Lofgren and.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then what about his pitching?
Huh?
Oh, we looked at it. Yeah, it's a very solid team.
Dude, Ryan's got the
Non-specified.
non-specified style going on. He needs to do non-specified, use less often on Dan Krogman. 11 ERA looking at.
His pitching is very good though. I really like Indy's pitching.
Jordan Puente's in the pen.
Frank is sick.
Jordan Pente.
Yeah, I had Indy, I guess, a little bit lower because I didn't like his.
Jamie Frank.
Yeah, wow. I didn't like his depth
Whoa.
at starting, and I think his hitting is really good. I just thought there were 4 teams that are better than him. Nothing against his team at all.
Yeah.
All right,
What else
and
we gotta
then
look at?
the top. You just want to go up to the top.
Salt Lake.
So yeah, Salt Lake at 4, and okay, so we
Wow.
did a little one.
Wow.
Our 1 and 2. All right. This is good.
Wow,
You
this is
have
interesting.
Detroit over Mexico City.
Yeah.
Was that before he got Marin?
Yes.
Does that change anything?
Because like that's a huge.
Wait. Let's go over Salt Lake first.
Probably not. I think I like Detroit's team because I just feel like the construction is. I think the construction is the best that you can do. Like I think Detroit is 5 infield range away on Quinteros from being the most complete team with the most complete hitting that I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's got Nick Uphold batting 7th.
Yeah, no,
He's
it's
got
insane.
Quinteros batting like who even is this? He's playing well. Who is this?
You like him?
Yeah,
And Pazio now too.
sure. I mean, he could fill in. I don't really like him, but if he's making Quinteros bat 8th, then I'm sure. Fuck it.
Wait.
If he's batting 141 with Quinteros batting 8th, 100 OPS plus, like. Psh.
And wait, go to Pazio. How do you do this first sim? Oh, not well.
Oh.
But
Oh my
also
God.
insane. Yeah, he'll do better.
Stop it.
He'll do better. 6 years sample size.
He took 7 years to develop.
He's not bad.
Might as well.
He's all right. But yeah, quick look at Greg's team. I still like, obviously, the star power is there, and we'll see.
The
what
pitching. It's
Yeah.
just like the pitching with SLC.
And like you have Terrell Thomas
Mm-hmm.
and Leone. The thing with SLC, and I this is why I guess I could see Indy over him, is his like infield defense with his like amazing pitching. I just wish he had like a better shortstop and
Center fielder.
yeah. I think maybe he got a decent center fielder.
It's defense, not
Mhm.
his. At least if
Yeah.
something didn't change, his defense is pretty bad. Oh, it's Leone. Like,
It's not bad.
not horrible.
But I thought Rankin was playing short. Sorry, I was wrong on that.
Rankin's still in the league? I thought Rankin retired.
Nah, he's kicking it, man. He's still all right too.
Oh. He's still oh.
Yeah.
Bro's out.
He's only making 26 mil this year, so that's fine.
Yeah. Bro's juicing the last year.
But yeah, let's go to that pitching. Oh my god.
He doesn't have a hole. He's got twos. He's got 3 aces and 3 PL2s. Okay. 1 PL3. He's got
all ground ball
3 aces, 2 PL2s and 1 PL3.
And you pair that with
Holsapple is probably top 5 reliever in the game.
The gambler.
Steve
Barry.
Barry's also a top 10 reliever in the game. Kurt Bird's also gross. He got him in the 3rd somehow. I didn't even know how that worked. I don't know. I think Detroit makes up for everything that Mexico doesn't have. If that makes sense.
But let's go to Mexico. What doesn't he have? That's the question.
Depth. He's got 2.
He has 4 ones.
And
Todd Johansson is a 1. No matter what you say, Todd Johansson's a PL1. The way he plays. Dude, look at him right now. Look at the season he's having.
Yeah. Todd Johansson.
This guy's insane.
A number 1 pitcher.
I mean,
he's gonna get paid like it for the next 4 years. Dude, I wonder when Dustin's gonna feel like an idiot. But like, I feel like it's creeping up. Probably in 2088.
Can you go to his pitching stats? Dude, he has 28 WAR in
26 WAR.
26 WAR in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons. He's averaging 2.8 WAR.
6.
2.6 WAR.
0.8. 2.68.
2.68 WAR. There we go. We did it. And obviously this is his first PL season.
But he's probably added like not even a win.
80, 81, 82, 82, 85, 86. That is a 1. He's playing like it.
Yeah, I'd rather have Ruben Chavez, but okay. Okay, yeah, no, I guess stats
like
guy.
Dustin is the ultimate stats guy in this league.
Sure. But his pen's not there. He traded it all away. Dude, he traded away. Okay, let's just think about this. Kartenstein, Morales. He traded away like another really good reliever to some scrub, and he's like, "Yeah, I want Nate Garrett as my closer." And yes, you don't see Nate Garrett as his closer, but this is the first sim he's had Nate Garrett as his setup. But like,
this is the whole.
See, bro can't even close. Yeah, I mean, you've got that.
But then you have this.
And then like, okay, yeah, you have good shortstop, you have good catcher. But other than that, like, okay.
You just skipped over the top like 5 players.
Well, that.
Look at this,
dude. Look at how slow he is, dude. He sucks now. 233.
Dude, I think Indy said it in the chat that like this sim he had like over a WAR or something like that in this sim.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should check the new sim. It's even crazier.
This is the new sim. We downloaded. Go to his like last 7.
Dude, wait, one second. Is Stats Plus updated? Fuck. I was about to say.
Damn it, Adam.
It would be insane. It would be insane to see the Stats Plus of this sim.
Last week. 526 at
0.7 WAR.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait. Oh yeah, 0.7 WAR. 0.7 WAR is kind of crazy.
In one sim, like.
Yeah.
Him alone, and then you add to that like 2 of the best hitters in the game with Barefoot, Friedland, and then Marin. And then like, how is Matt Kirk doing hitting? Is he playing him hitting?
Yes, he is.
This is batting stats. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, he's playing league average. Take that. coming
He's
from
an
your
800
ace.
OPS though.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little better. Like,
What do you think about this? Like, I know Mike's
The
head
contract?
scout. Yeah. Let's go
No,
to
I
the
mean,
contract.
I thought he overpaid the fuck
Fuck.
out of. I thought Sieto was gonna go for like 15 mil a year.
So like there is the thing where like he's gonna be paying Saito and Todd Johansson like 80 mil next year,
yeah,
or if it's not next year, 70 mil and 89 for those two players, and Johansson will be 32 at the time or 33. But for this year, like you get Weiss, you have Barefoot, who's he's playing like shit.
it's really interesting to me how the top players in this league, what they do with their money, like what Mark did as far as like him being willing to roll over money each year, and then you hear from other top guys being like, well, I had this much money, so I've said fuck it, and I give him 40 mil this year. And so I mean, I guess it makes me feel like whenever I make a really aggressive move with money, it makes me kind of feel like, there's other teams out there that do this and understand that like he really front loaded that contract, so he obviously doesn't have to be paying a lot of people for a while. So I don't know. I don't mind the aggressive approach. Like, he really wanted Saito. He needed a second baseman because I won't give him Danny Baker. And so he made the move. But
yeah,
I think he overpaid
and then
him.
Dustin just has, and me and Jay Hunt go on and on about this. I'm not the hugest Eddie McKinney fan, but obviously,
McKinney.
I thought it was an overpay, but he's not playing like an overpay. He's playing amazing.
Like, anybody with 60 BABIP and 60 power, like, that's a great combination to have. Like, I don't care what your other stats are. If you have 60 BABIP and 60 power, you're gonna be hitting. You're gonna be hitting well. So, I like McKinney.
And then, sorry, that was.
And
the
then
second
Eddie
player.
McKinney again.
And then this is the other guy, where it's just like every year you look at Bobby Fitzpatrick, and he's just like the ultimate stats guy again, and he doesn't look good. So Dustin's turned me into more of a stats guy. Like, he has these players like Johansson, McKinney, Bobby Fitzpatrick, who all just play extremely well, even if their ratings don't fully show it.
Dude, Johansson could have the stats of like bagging like every single hottest blonde bitch in the world, and I still wouldn't pay him 50 mil.
Wow, Saito got the 6th prospect ranking. That's insane.
That's
Isn't
good.
that crazy?
It's good for him. He is number 1.
Yeah, he's a. Sorry if you mind me doing that, but I mean he's a solid second baseman. How much does this average out to? Quick maths. Oh, it's okay. It's about 20 mil a year.
Yeah,
Or
I think he's gonna be the
25.
bomb.
It's almost 25 mil a year.
Yeah.
Sheesh, Dustin. What you doing?
So
here,
we'll
sir?
see what he does, but overall, I think with like just his star talent is also depth. Like he has so much star talent that goes into his depth.
Dude, Toronto is literally
It's
the only
crazy.
team that looks good.
Yeah, this is insane, dude. A 52
it's
run
still
differential.
such a small sample size,
It
bro.
is, but, like,
I'm not gonna
No,
take
but
much.
the RD there is like
You know what's-
that's what DC did.
Yeah.
DC's RD every single year popped off the charts, and this year,
Dude, you know what we're gonna be doing?
hey,
Dude,
play lefties against Toronto, by the way.
Hey, in 5 years, we're gonna be kicking Bob out of the fucking league and say he's been cheating. And on that note, thank you guys for watching.
Woo!
That has been
you,
our
guys.
preseason predictions. It looks like there's been a trade since we've been on the pod.
Live trade.
Live trade.
It was the Gilmore trade.
Whoa! First, second, third, Stidler.
And that Cleveland
Wow.
first is good too. It's this year.
Yeah.
Wait, it's this year's Cleveland
First.
87.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
oh, that's like a top 15.
Is it? I don't know. He was good last year, Cleveland. I don't know where it
I
is,
don't know,
but
it's
it's
still a
it's
good
in
price.
that like 13 to 18 range
Yeah, that's
probably.
pretty cool.
So like getting that alone for Gilmore for me would be enough, and then
Yeah.
to add all of that too. But yeah, thank you all.
Yes.
Let
Thank you guys
let us
for
know what
watching.
you guys think about our rankings and who you would have where. And yeah, thanks guys. We love the CBA. Goodbye.